Studio 39, aka the Bear Cave. There I am. I had the old Darius Minor Foundation heart walk that was super successful. Had that up. I'll get to that in a minute. Like I said, man, I'm Rob Odie. This is Spotlight 39. We're about to get into these live highlight film breakdowns with some real feedback, man. It's going to cost you nothing but your time. So I appreciate you tapping in. Hit the subscribe button. Turn the notifications on. Give this video a thumbs up so we can continue to grow this thing. All right. I got my guy Coach McCann on. He's about to jump on in just a second. Like I said, Darius Minor Foundation's first annual Black Bears Hard Walk, incredibly successful. Couldn't be more thankful. Couldn't be more blessed for everybody that showed up and turned out. Thank you to the University of Maine for being a first-class program through. Again, check out the website dm39.org. It has all the information, foundation, how you can, help spread awareness to raise heart disease, spread awareness for heart disease within student athletes. All right. So now that stuff's out the way, let's get into the live show. I got my guy Coach McCann on. Hopefully, I wasn't too long-winded. What's going on, Coach? How you feeling?
Man, feeling good about yourself?
I can't complain, man. Like I said, a little car lagged, right? We made a nice little 11, 12-hour trip up north to Maine. Spent a few days there, man. It was a blessing to make that happen. And I'm back here in Virginia, back behind the camera, ready to get this thing started, man. So I see nothing in the comment box, but I got a lot of dudes on right now. So if you want your film watch, right? If you're on, make sure you comment. Let me know that you're on, so I can find you in my DMs. I'm gonna start off with Stephen Edmonds. Stephen Edmonds is let's see, let's pull up his Twitter. He is class of 22. We are 6 foot, 175 pounds, plays wide receiver. So let's see what my guy Stephen Edmonds has. This is the first 3 games, 10 catches, 200 yards, with some great blocks. This should be some interesting film. Let's see what we got. It was like 15 yards up the field. Goes up, back of the end zone. Is that in bounds? The heck of a catch.
Ooh.
Oh. So what are we seeing so far?
So far, I see a lot of 9 balls. I like how he vertically presses the DB. I want to see him to drop his hips though, sink his hips, and get out the break though on some of those comebacks. Some of the comebacks, like he'd be a little bit more explosive. How he's turning to the outside sideline. If he drops his hips, it'd be a lot easier for him. Like I said before, I always like DBs, receivers that can block too, boy. Get some pancakes out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's put a few guys on their backside. So that is our guy Stephen Edmonds. Like I said, class of 22, wide receiver. So any other feedback takeaway? Looking at his profile, I don't see a huddle link, right? So let's see if I can pull that up. But it's not. Yeah, there it is.
Gotta have
So
a huddle in the profile.
we've got no huddle link, so that's definitely opportunity miss number one, man. We definitely want to get that in there. You want to make yourself as accessible as possible to any coach that you want to reach out to, man. Because they can't find they can't recruit you if they don't see you, right?
Yup. So that's what I definitely would tell him. Put his huddle link inside his profile, and obviously just get out those breaks a lot faster. Do some sink and hit drills, and he vertically presses the DB really good. So the 9 ball would be easy for him.
Yeah, good deal. So that is Stephen Edmonds, man. So let's check out the Ukraine train. I feel like I had him on, you know, early in the spring. So let's see what we got with the current season. It's a lot of fun to watch, during the spring. So let's see what we got during the junior season mid highlights. So class of 23, 6'2", 260, plays guard and tackle. And these are the mid season. So we'll see what the highlight looks like. See, we'll probably bang out about 2 minutes or so once we get through these lovely huddle ads. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get it to fit the screen a little bit better. For whatever reason, it wants to. That might be why. Now we're in it to win it. So we're back up and running. The Ukraine train guard tackle class of 23. So we got a nice title screen. It's got his contact info. Got the GPA. I'm with that. And he throws up the number of pancakes. So last week, man, we ate a lot, right? Saw a lot of pancakes, a lot of dudes going on their backs. One man, the Ukraine train has got it. While we're watching this, make sure y'all queue up the next one, man. Let me know who's here. Go in the chat, comment, so I can pull you up. There it is. What are we seeing so far? What are we liking? Where do we see opportunity?
So far, getting off the ball really fast and being able to push and drive, make sure you're able to get a hold for his running back and stuff like that, and good passing lane for his quarterback. So I like that.
Yeah, man, and he's constantly playing through the whistle. I mean, the play's pretty much over. He's still, laying somebody out.
Yeah. How tall was he? He said 6'2".
6'2", I believe. Yeah, junior.
Yeah.
So what do you think about overall size for the line? 6'2", solid.
It'd be good for a center size. Usually, guys, depending on what conference you're in some of the colleges, they like the 6'5" ish, 6'4" ish guys. Some guys that take 6'4" or nothing below.
Okay,
But sometimes your center is like the small guy, usually.
I got you. So we'll watch this play through, and then we'll give them some final feedback. That is Richard, the Ukraine train. Like I said, class of 23. Yeah, 6'2", 260, man. So overall size, how you feeling? What are we liking? What are we seeing as an opportunity? What would you suggest?
I like his film. I like that he could get after it. I like the violent hands and the violent get off. I know one play there was like a 3rd and 1, and he made definitely made sure if the running back or the quarterback was sneaking behind him, he definitely had about good 2-3 yards. So just keep putting film together, keep putting it together. Just keep doing what you're doing, and basically just keep pounding away, keep making those pancakes.
Yes, sir. Let's pull up next in line. Let's go early today. Go with Ty Morgan. So Ty Morgan, 5'10", 200-pound running back. Let's see, class of 23, and he runs a 4.640. So this is the midseason 6-week highlight film. So what do you think about overall size? But we're waiting on this. Overall,
5'10" is a good size. I had to see how his 200 pounds look because some guys would be 5'10" and 200 pounds look like it's too much on them. that little beer belly. But some guys look really solid and built though. Some guys look really really solid. So
let's see what he's got.
not going down after the first tackle.
I was gonna say. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a nice follow the block type highlight, but then he he bounced around him and still broke away. So at 200 pounds, running back running a 4.6. What are our thoughts there?
And that's unique. Not many guys is running 4.6 at that size. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like a lot of guys at that size running 4.8. So to run a 4.6, especially if it's a laser, that's pretty good. You'll probably finish college 4.5 ish speed.
Hey,
Running those 40 times, a lot of it is technique for a lot of kids.
yep. Okay. Out there making the block. That's a nice mix to add to the highlight reel.
He got some agility too for a little short guy with a lot of weight.
Yep. I mean, he hits the
He
hole
know how
pretty
to
hard,
use it.
man. That's my bad. Back up and run. But yeah, man, he hits the hole like pretty solid. Bounces off 2, 3 dudes before he goes down. He's got nice burst of speed. That one highlight, I think he broke off probably about 30 yards or better. He hit the gap. It was gone. All right, Austin, I got you. Donald, I'll pull you up as well. Got
Reminds me a lot of Zach Moss right now for the Buffalo Bills. Short, powerful guy, run
okay.
between the tackles and stuff like that.
Bang.
See how he puts it. See how he put his head down. Like that's exactly what Zach Moss is doing right now for the Bills. I like that block
Yes,
compared to the
sir.
last two.
So let's check out this last play, and then we'll give him some feedback. We'll jump on to the next. I'm gonna try to find Austin. Hey, Austin, real quick, man, send me another DM so it's at the top of my list. And then Donald, I think you're already at the top, so I'll get you after Austin. All right, cool. So that is let's see, that was Ty Morgan. Like I said, class of 23. So he's still got another year to get bigger, stronger, faster, right? Running a 4.640, 5'10", 200. What do we got for him? Last minute feedback.
Last little bit of feedback I got. Like I said, he's run between the tackles, getting 10 yards a pop. Got a little bit of agility. I like his jump cuts. He run north and south. Any running back can run north and south with me is good money. So just work on your blocking. Get down low. You already got the little leverage. Get down low and fire off those hips and just run right through them.
Good deal. Good deal. So next up, we're gonna do Austin Bray, 6'6", 225. So good height, right? Good weight. He's
There we go.
got a solid size for a tight end. Multi-sport athlete. I like to see that. Running track, basketball, football. Got the 3.7, so he's solid on the GPA, right? So let's see what he's got. How do you feel about the overall size though with him on being tight end? 6'6".
It's a good size. Like the 6'6" is in between, man. You can go outside. You can still be agile. You can
Yep.
still get them jump balls 1-on-ones. You can do a lot of things with a lot of tight ends nowadays.
Yeah.
As long as they
Yeah.
can move, and you can make a lot of money at tight ends, boy. Not many kids want to play tight end for some reason, though.
Look, man, Pitts is finally finding the groove. So he was a prime example on Sunday.
Yeah. Oh,
My man.
Hey, see, there you go, versatility.
The running back take that all day long.
Oh
Yeah, that was
man,
pure
love
sizing.
it.
Went over the top on the defender.
I love it.
Yeah, that's pure height advantage right there. Look at those blocks though. Oh, that's my bad. I gotta remember to stay looking at the phone.
Sheesh.
Bang.
And he keep blocking like this. A lot of coaches gonna tell him to play O line, man.
he's putting dudes on their backs. But then he's got play. Well, I was gonna say then he's got plays like that where he's going up and get it, but that one he can't come back for.
He holds his block all the way to the whistle. I like that.
Yep. They line him up wide out, and he still goes down the field. This is a very solid midseason. This is what you want to see, a nice mix between, you know, everything. He's got nice catches, got fantastic blocking.
Ah, need that.
I was gonna say we gotta take that to the end zone. Let's watch one more play.
Took it to the bleachers.
More, yeah. I mean that's yeah, man. He might end up on the line, right? So that is Austin from Venice, Florida. Tight end, like I said, 6'6", 225, class of 22. Last thoughts and opinions, comments, concerns, feedback.
I like his size. I like his tape. Uh, Probably what I would try to do is probably try to put my best three receiving plays first, just to let them know that you can catch the ball as well. Like that's a good balanced tape. You just don't know how far they're gonna get down into that tape.
That's
But I would
exactly
put my best three receiving plays, and then honestly just mix the rest of them up like you did. Honestly, that's great blocking. He blocks to the whistle. He he was getting to the second level on blocking, and I haven't seen some of the old linemen get to the second level, but he getting there. So I like that.
good deal. So look, we're gonna revisit another minute or so of Donald. Man, we had him last week. He took the feedback, reworked his film. Let's see what the difference is, right? Hopefully the slow mo's gone. I think they corrected that. But my man's class of 25, lots and lots of time to get bigger, stronger, faster. Austin, my man, no problem. I appreciate you jumping on. Make sure you tell your teammates. They're more than welcome to hop on next week. So we got another little splash card with the info. Let's see, no slow mo, real time. Let's see what we got. First play. So for a first play, is that what we wanted to see?
That might pressure you in the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch another play or two, and then we'll get into the updated feedback because I already enjoy the fact that there's no slow mo. We get to see the real time, follow the run, closes the gap. Let's watch this, and then I'll let you close it out. All right. So that's class of 2025. John, what do you got for him? Middle linebacker.
Feedback I got for him, man, you got a lot of time ahead of you. What I would do is I would take my off season very seriously. Invest in your off season. You have a lot of time to go, but that time goes by so fast. A lot of kids think, oh yeah, I'll just do it next summer. You don't have next summer. You know, saying Corona took away some kids' seasons and some off season. So I wouldn't take nothing for granted, but I would definitely just get in the gym and just grind out every off season. You can sacrifice these 4 years and live like a king for 40. So
Good deal. So now we'll do Jalen Fields, class of 23, defensive tackle, right? Plays the O line. 260, 6'1", 260 for the line. How we feeling about overall size and weight? Position wise,
good
good.
size. I
Uh,
remember him 2 weeks ago.
yep,
I remember watching his tape. I remember him being real good with his hands and stuff like that. So
yep. So let's take a peek at the mid-season. So updated film from what we watched a couple weeks. I feel like Huddle hits me every single time at this point, man. Of course, we'll get there. We'll get there. Anywho, man, who's still tapped in? Who's still watching? We got highlights to watch. Otherwise, I'm just gonna run through and I'm gonna pick, and then we got some dudes that we're gonna look at as well that Coach McCann had queued up. So if you're watching, you want them highlights looked at, make sure you comment so I know what's going on. Big sack, big sack. So Nick the Bomb. I think that was our pancake dude from last week. I think we got new game highlight. Some more pancakes need. Okay. My man, Coach Dino. I appreciate you tapping in. I'll definitely pull up Carlos. I'll get Carlos next, and then I'm gonna get the updated Nick highlights. How about that? Stick with me, Nick. We got you, Coach Dino. I got you next. Are we seeing much of the same, man? I feel like I've been looking down at the comments and missing some of the highlights, man. Fill me in. What am I missing? Coach is locked in right now. He's all eyes.
oh my fault.
I said I've been looking down at my phone, man. What have I been missing with Mr. Phil's highlights?
Oh, I feel good about him. We talked about it before. Like he gets off the ball really good.
Yeah.
Um, and he just gets after it. So that's a good thing, man. I would just definitely just keep posting away, get in that weight room. You know, what I'm saying post some videos of some squats, some proper squats, some bench pressing. You know, the interior guys it's different when recruiting sometimes because you kind of undersized and sometimes you get double teamed. So you got to fill out, do other things just to get recruited. So do those things that help you out.
Yes, sir. Let me pull up Carlos's highlights here. Where we at? Where we at? Hell, hey, Coach Dino, man, DM me Carlos's highlights so that they'll be easily accessible. So while you do that, I'm gonna pull up our guy Nick, Mr. Pancake himself, if I can find him as well. Having all kinds of trouble navigating. All right, so look, I can't find neither one of them. So while y'all do that, we're gonna look at my man Lennon Cox. First 4 game highlights out of Y High School. Plays center, defensive tackle, 276, 2, class of 22. So size wise, he's got the weight, right? He's 6'2", so a little undersized there, I think. But like you said, center can be, a little shorter of a dude, right?
Yeah, some schools take a little shorter centers that if they can move and be physical. Good size for a D tackle though.
So this is Y High out of Salisbury, Maryland. I went to James M. Bennett, so that was our rival right there. Get to share the same high school football field. All right, perfect. I just got that, Coach Dino. I'll get that next. Oh, man, Brandon's still watching. I appreciate that. Look, if you haven't sent it to me recently, Brandon, DM me your highlights, so it'll be at the top. So I'm gonna get Carlos's highlights, followed by Nicholas, and then I'm gonna pull you up, Brandon. Like them football fields back home got a little nicer since I left. Opened up that hole pretty nice. If I'm not mistaken, I think my man Lennon's got he just picked up a few I think D2 offers, if I'm not mistaken, like Radford University, I think like Shenandoah University, something like that, here in Virginia. I think they're D2 programs, if I'm not mistaken. If being 6'2", he's holding his own.
Oh yeah, definitely opened up some holes. Drives his feet really good too.
Yep.
So that always helps you when you're undersized. Is doing technique. You get a guy like this that's undersized. You're like, oh yeah, I'm about to dominate him, and he just dominates you with just technique and strength. So
Yeah, man. So overall feedback, you broke up a little bit at the end, so I'm gonna let you run that back. What do you got for overall feedback for him?
like his technique, like the way he drives his feet. Um, Technique always wins when guys not using their technique. So even though you're a little bit undersized, you could definitely still play. Just keep driving your feet, keep putting boys on their back.
Cool, cool, cool. So this is our guy Carlos, man, out of Georgia, right? So if I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
he comes from a bigger program down in Georgia. Correct me if I'm wrong, Coach Dino, if you're still on, man. But let's take a peek, man. We got 7 minutes. We'll probably watch about 3 minutes or so, and we'll see what we got. It's based on see, look at that.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say based on my Twitter updates, man. He's had a heck of a start of a year. So both
No, that's
plays,
big time.
as soon as he touched the other dude, man, you just body rocks. He's hitting hard. This is another great young man. I had him on the show. Man, it feels like almost a year ago at this point, early on when I was still using Zoom and the built-in webcam. Man, you know, we both grown since then. You know, the game is
There
obviously
you go.
gotten bigger, stronger, faster. He's doing big things. His recruit was picked up. Actually, I think he just committed not terribly long ago. Um, so, man, gotta stop not paying attention to the phone. But yeah, man, he's having a heck of a start. What are you seeing so far?
And I like how he could get to the sidelines. He definitely could get after the quarterback, and he definitely is the aggressor. A lot of guys is not the aggressor sometimes, and any block that's in his way, I feel sorry for you.
Yeah. So we're a minute and a half in. Mid-season highlights. Overall placement. What feedback we got there? First couple of
What
plays up.
year is he?
He's a senior.
Senior.
So the first couple plays that they stand out, man, are the placement there.
And he definitely stands out. He definitely pops on the film, especially even when he's highlighted. Like he's going after the ball. He's getting there. He can play the run and he can play passing too. So that way, when you can play both, you can never come off the field, man. Some
Yeah.
guys got to come off the field and passing down. So
Yeah, man. Look, I got to witness a dude that I felt like Darius never came off the field. He kicked off to start the
yeah,
game, and then he goes sideline to sideline on offense, come back out, dominate as a DB on defense, and then come right back out have to kick it off again. Whew. You got to have a lot of strength and agility to make that happen. And then man, I got to witness it again.
mm,
Now that I'm talking about it, our dude Mateo, man, out of Bosco, starting tight end,
yeah.
starting and balling out on both sides of the ball. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
All right, so we're gonna watch this last play. I'm gonna let you close up the feedback, and then I'm gonna cue up Nicholas, and then Brandon's next. Make sure y'all stay on here. So what do you got for him so far? 5 games in, so we got 5 game sample size out of Marietta, Georgia.
I like the way he plays. I like his aggression. You could put him. I think you could put him at safety too. I think he just one of those guys that just in the defensive wise, as a recruiter, you could put him almost anywhere, inside, outside. Um, he gonna go get the ball, and that's the biggest thing sometimes on defense. When you need somebody to go get that ball on 3rd and 1, and you
That's
know
it.
it's coming up the middle. Hey, put Carlos in. Carlos is gonna stuff it up. So
Yeah, he
I
closes
like
that
it.
gap. So I'm serious.
Yes, sir. He gets through the garbage too. So and that's good though. Some guys in that level can't get through it, or they get confused. Like he finds his hole and he just goes. So I like it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good deal. So as promised, Mr. Pancake himself, Nicholas. Baleski, man. I hope I ain't
Yeah,
butchered the last name. I'm gonna stay with Nicholas, man. This is last week's Friday night lights highlights out of Illinois. So we saw a lot of pancakes with the midseason. I think we're gonna get some of the same, hopefully, because they were enjoyable. My man John too, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you jumping on. We appreciate what you do, man. Make sure you just continue to do what you do. Keep grinding. Like I said, the future is incredibly bright, man. Week 7 highlights. Need the syrup, man. I'm ready. Bang. You get a lot of big dude highlights, man. I like it.
man.
My man,
He
eight,
down the field, down the
I say
field. I
8
like it.
yards down the field, putting the body on him,
Yeah.
and then he drives him 10 yards down the field. Bang. Yeah, this is somebody you want on your old line.
Oh man, tell me about it.
Nicholas, what class are you, man? God, I feel like you're like 23 or 24, but remind me, what class are you? This dude is look, he's enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, he been tagging me for the last week, but I'll be watching his tapes now, boy. I know he legit pancake boy.
Man, so what do you think about week 7 highlights? I feel like we got a couple of plays there we need to throw
I
in.
like it again, man. Like I like watching him. I like the way that he gets down the field. Like he's just not a 4 yard down the field type of guy. Like he's actually pulling and actually 10, 15 yards down the field. And that's as a running back or a quarterback that's running behind him, that's all I would need. I know I'm running right behind Big Nick, and I'm good for at least 15 yards. After 15 yards, I don't know what's gonna happen though. But I know at least for the 15 yards, I'm not getting touched.
And look, the best part is class of 23, so he gets to come back and do this thing again next year.
Oh man, I have to put that on the board, man. I have to put that on the board.
So let's get into Brandon. Brandon, as promised, Brandon. I hope you ain't jump off because we're running these highlights now, man. Sophomore season highlights, no huddle ads. Let's get into it. I feel like I had a little more time to see what position he played, but oh, we got a quarterback on our hands. Play number 2 on the defense. Oh,
Okay.
okay, we'll take that. And his wide receivers are wide open, man.
Wide open.
I mean, he's got a nice touch, right?
Yeah, I like it though. Mm.
Hit the gap. It was a little touchy coming out the gate, but man, he hit the gap, took it in.
So he's not even looking to bounce it out.
Nope.
Usually, guys when they pull it, they want to go run to that run outside. He gonna right up the hole that the running back just went.
Bang.
He a young guy.
Well, I'll double check. I think he's 23 or 24.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got a nice touch. Wide receivers, man, they got nothing but daylight. Couple
Man,
defensive
he doing
line.
it all, huh?
Dang. The run, big drop. So this guy is class of 24.
24. He got some time too. That's some pretty good stuff. Look pretty good. Like for a 5'11" guy, he definitely could run the ball. So and got some good touch, like we both said. Like he hit those open guys in stride though, so that's good. That's important. So they ain't got to come back to the ball or nothing. Just
Yeah,
to,
man.
just to run.
And for
I would
40,
definitely get that if that's a. I would get that 40 time out of there though. 5.38.
yeah, I was gonna say, man, I wouldn't highlight that. I wouldn't highlight that.
Yeah, I would definitely delete that and keep working on it. I would definitely work on speed all summer, speed, mechanics, and then just throwing the ball. But definitely if it's 5.38, I definitely would be taking that out of there.
All right. So yeah, definitely take that out there. But aside from that, I feel like our dude has got a nice touch. Class of 24, so he's got plenty of time, right?
Plenty of time.
All right. So we got Micah Gay, class of 22, linebacker, safety, nickelback, right? Johns Creek, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, it'd be awesome if you check out my film. So look, that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully you're still tapped in. It'd be awesome if you are. If not, I'll make sure I tag you and you can watch it later. Nonetheless, man, let's get into it. after we got 15 seconds of huddle ads. So while the huddle ads go on, man, tell the folks, man. I failed to give you a proper introduction this time, man. So go ahead, tell the folks, you know, where they can find you, what you do, and all that good stuff. While I get these highlights. But
Make a lot of money off those ads, man. You said what, coach?
I was saying I failed to give you a formal introduction, man. So if you want to tell the people that's watching, where they can find you, what you do, all that fun stuff while we watch this highlight.
Man, you guys can find me is at on Twitter, Coach McCann ERT. I do all my stuff off of there. Look tips, tricks for recruiting and stuff on there. Um, I'm just trying to help out as many people as I can. So just lock in there, and you'll find out all the stuff that I'm doing as far as recruiting seminar, things like that.
Yeah, man, you got your hand in a little of this and a little of that, man. You're a busy dude, but constantly taking time to help.
Yeah, man, trying to be flying back out soon to Atlanta and Houston and stuff like that for some of these 707s.
Yeah, I'll say, man, I just got locked in. I'm gonna be doing the Elite PA 707 tournament February 4th and 5th, I believe. Got that on the calendar. Make that one. Hopefully, man, I'll be able to get out there and get to a few more. Now that COVID is, well, I don't know. I can't say that it's letting up, but whatever it's doing, man, it's allowing us to at least move about the world. So,
Yeah,
as long
exactly.
as we move, and get it, and get there in person, man. I got camera in hand. I'm ready to get these highlights, get these interviews, man. Get these kids the exposure, right? Man, John Two Reed said he redid the video, so he took the advice, reworked it, and then to top it off, he had a 3 touchdown game last Friday. Let's not take anything away from Micah right here. So what are we seeing? What are we liking? Opportunities, pros, cons. How we feeling?
Oh man, what I like about him is that he gets to the ball. Um, he definitely can cover, which is gonna give him a lot of help inside his recruiting.
Yep.
He can play in the box. Um, Definitely, the more you can play in multiple positions in the secondary, the nickel, the free safety, strong safety, stuff like that,
Yep.
and makes yourself a bigger asset to a lot of teams. He got solid film too, man. He's just all over the place, and he actually is what I call, laying the boom. He's like driving through guys. A lot of guys in his position ain't driving through people. They're making tackles, but they ain't making tackles. If that makes sense.
Right. Right.
There you go.
Yeah, man. He's definitely doing it. Just fought 2 defenders.
He not playing with those pull blockers either. He just
Nope.
going where he got to go.
He just shifted through 2 of them and still got the tackle for a very minimal gain at best. Look, man, we pretty much we gonna run his highlights through. He only got 30 more seconds. We did 4 minutes. But we might as well watch the rest, right? And just for confirmation, our dude Brandon, quarterback, right slash safety, I think DB, whatever he was playing on defense, class of 24, class of 24. So lots of time to grow and develop. And look, just for everybody that keeps messaging me on Twitter, man, I appreciate that. But unfortunately, I can't take look at the comments on there. So comment on the Twitter broadcast, or comment during the broadcast itself, so I can see your comments. Makes it a whole lot easier. But that was our dude Micah, man. So I think he gave solid feedback. But you got anything else while I pull up the next?
No, the feedback I got was the feedback I gave, and he's just a solid ball player, man. Let guys know that you got some versatility in the secondary, and just keep showcasing it, and keep getting after the ball.
Good deal. So we got a sophomore here. Sophomore, Jontez James. Hopefully, I'm saying the name right. Let's see. Oh, he's here for his son's football. All right. So, what are our thoughts and opinions on you know moms, dads, parents, uncles, grandparents? Um, Pause this real quick so we can
Uh,
topic real quick. What are our thoughts, man? Good, bad, or indifferent?
I think it's kind of everyone has their own opinion, but it kind of like stunts their growth with dealing and talking to coaches. It stunts their growth with their personality. They got to know the coach got to know who they are, and sometimes some kids get walk-ons or a scholarship just off of the character who they are, just from conversation. There's some guys if it's Johnny or Johnny B, and they'll go with Johnny A because they've had those conversations with him, and they know him from inside out, and they know his character. Obviously when you get here, it's obviously a different story, but let them have some partake in their recruiting process and let them build their personality.
Sure, for sure. So look, I appreciate you touching on that subject because that's something that is it's very important, right? And it's there's no problem with you being your kid's biggest fan. That's what you should be. But like Coach said, you definitely want to make sure that the athlete is the one reaching out to the coaches. Because ultimately the athlete is the one that's being recruited, right? So that's just food for thought on the subject. Like I said, don't shoot the messenger. Good, bad, or indifferent. We're just here for feedback. Take it what you will. But let's get into it. Jontez James Jr. Junior. See what we got. Getting driven back a little bit there, but then still put my pen on the back. That was very short and sweet. That was the 8 games
Yeah.
highlight. So only a sophomore, small sample size. But what do you got for him?
Like you said, small sample size. I would definitely, some of those the first run you're getting blown back a little bit, but you held your own. I would definitely just work on, technique, driving through, putting your hands on them first, being more violent, and just basically just getting after it.
Good deal. And I like how we used violent for the first time tonight. I felt like we used that quite a bit last week, man. So it's good to see. You know, we definitely want the violent handwork, right? That's what it is. So Archbishop,
Yeah,
where we at here? So Chris Murray, 6'1", 180, DB wide receiver athlete, right? So you know the typical mold for what we're starting to see more so these days, right? A lot of dudes aren't necessarily classed as a DB or wide receiver anymore. It's more of an athlete. But let's see, class of 22. So for an athlete or those positions, 6'1", 180. What are you feeling as a senior in high school right now? How do you feel about that size?
he's breaking up a little bit. Sorry about that.
So size wise, how do you feel about his current size being an athlete that plays wide receiver slash DB?
Oh, good size. Usually, it just depends on what conference you go to. Some guys like the tall guys, some guys like the short guys.
Yep.
Me personally, as long as you can play, and you could be 5'11", 5'10", and can check a 6'4" receiver. Nikhil Roby has been in the league for like 10 years, man, playing slot versus some big dudes. So
Yep.
it's about who you are, honestly, how you throw your weight around.
Good deal.
Everyone's different, though.
So first play,
House call.
pick six. Hopefully it's a pick six. My man coming strong from the corner. No, he's got it. All right. That's a strong first take, right?
Yup.
And he's doing it on the defensive side. 4 picks so far.
Good blocking.
So we'll watch this last play, give him some feedback, and I'll queue up the next. All right, so that was our guy Chris Murray out of San Fran, class of 22, so senior. What do we got for him? DB, wide receiver, athlete. What we got?
Man, what I got for him is I like him at safety. I like tall guys at safety. You know, you can honestly just do what you got to do. You cover a lot of ground. Um, he ain't drop no picks. Takes him to the house. So just keep playing the ball and just keep getting after it. I like him as a DB too.
Good deal. So this is your dude, right?
Yeah, this is my guy in Atlanta, man.
All right,
Hey, I call him Baby Cheetah.
so give me a background on him. What are we expecting to see, man?
Oh man, this dude right here, he's just lightning speed. Like this is what you're supposed to do with a slant, like separation.
Outrun the cameras, what you're supposed to do, right?
Like there's no reason why there's that much separation. Like without a doubt, like just throw him a slant. You know what I'm saying? I like that.
You sit down from the A, right?
You said what?
Down in Atlanta, Buford.
Yeah, he's down in GA, down in Atlanta.
Okay.
Like I said, he runs track too. I think he clocks at like a 10.6 and 100.
Oh
Like
wow.
this play right here too is like another reason why speed kills, man. The coaches love speed, and this dude just got it. Like
Straight.
I love watching his film with a lot of guys. Like I watched it with a lot of my coaches that I know, that I've talked to, and I like watching his film. So
I mean, he's got the speed for sure. He's got the footwork.
man,
Just broke down that.
he trains really hard. He sends me some of his training videos. Like we talk. Good kid, high character. Um, honestly, he got two offers already, Maryland and Liberty.
Okay.
So he's definitely going to be one of those kids. He just honestly he can just do it all, like especially with speed.
I was gonna say, look, speed puts you on the board of a lot of programs, man.
You know, like I said, man, his first play caught my eyes. Like taking a slant to the house
That's
like that,
it.
and then not just taking it to the house, but having 15 yards of separation. That's big time.
Yeah. Dang. So we'll stop it there, man. That's what's he go by? CJ or does he go by Robert? What's he go by? Tell the people.
CJ.
There he is. So class of 23. Class of 20. So he's got a whole nother year to come back and do this. Already has, you said Maryland and Liberty, right? So obviously two programs that are building something pretty special. Obviously Maryland a little slower right now, but I think they got a great coaching staff, and I think they're putting the pieces together. But Liberty, man, they're kind of firing on all cylinders at this point. They're doing something special on the mountain. Coach Freeze has figured it out. I think starting to land some bigger, I say bigger, but quote higher rated. Um, so that's pretty cool. So let's check out another one of your dudes, man. So tell us a little bit about Kendall.
He's one of our Buffalo guys. We've been talking a lot lately. This guy hasn't played. I don't think he's played at like second half in the last like 3 weeks. Like
Oh,
the one
wow.
week he had 12 carries for 275 or something before halftime. So he's just a great kid. We had a conversation the other day.
Oh,
Um,
hold up. Hold up. Was that the slow mo?
yeah,
Oh,
be working on stuff like that.
first play out the
So
gate.
he's just a good kid, good character, man. Like I said, like he hasn't played the second half in a lot of games. Like I think we were in week 6 up here. He hasn't played in the second half in probably like the last 4 or something like that.
He's got nice. His cuts are nice, like real nice.
He's 6'1" too. He could just go.
He outruns the camera, right? You got to pan completely out to get him to score the touchdown. Lines up outside. Okay. So you said out of Buffalo, and what class? He class of 23.
23 up.
Okay. Got him returning special teams. You gonna take this to the house? It's on a highlight reel. There it is.
Yeah.
That's uh that's a minute and a half in, right? So we've been able to watch all this.
Yeah.
That's at a minute and a half. Good deal. Get some last thoughts on Kendall, man. How's his recruiting looking? Overall character. What do you know about the kid so far?
You said about this kid Evans?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Talk to me about Dylan. It's Dylan it's Dylan, right? Not Dylan.
Evans is an outside guy, huh?
How's the first name? Is it Dylan or Dylon?
Oh, Dylan.
Perfect. All right. So
Yep.
give us a
This
snap
another
of him.
kid that I've been talking to the last few weeks. Some schools have called us from out of state about him. That's how me and him got connected. Um, he went from 5'9" to 6'3" in one summer.
Okay. That's the look. That's a true definition of getting bigger, stronger, faster, right?
Yeah, we'll be working together, getting some of his other techniques down and stuff like that. But he's another kid. He's had 2 games I think this season with like 3 touchdowns. One game was 4 catches, 91 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Okay. And you said he's from upstate New York, right? Your area?
Yep, he's in Orchard Park, right where the
Okay.
Bills play at. So he's starting to get those double teams and stuff. So we're gonna go in the lab and get some other stuff done and work on some stuff that you'd be able impossible to double team him.
He's got good size though. Oh, little one hander, right?
Yeah,
Nice cut.
he'll be playing with my guys up in Atlanta for Team Pass. He'll be traveling this summer. He'll be
Okay.
going to get some out of town exposure, some out of town talent, competition.
Good deal. So are any of these dudes going to be playing in the what is it the Elite Raw Talent Bowl or what's the official title of that? Any of these guys playing in that?
The Elite Raw Bowl, you mean?
Yeah, 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 that
So they'll be playing. These two will be playing probably next year if they're willing to. We just do seniors. We do the Senior Bowl.
one. Okay.
So they got another year. These 2 guys is 23. So they're definitely.
All right. So that's our guy Dylan Evans, right, out of your area, upstate New York, Orchard Park. Let's see, we got another one though, right? Oh, oh, another Dylan, right?
Yep. Our guy Dylan Walker.
Buffalo, St. Francis. So he goes to Jimmy's spot, right?
Yes, he does.
Okay, okay. So what can
Yep.
we expect from Mr. Walker here?
Man, I've been training this kid since 6th grade.
Oh, so don't say
He
that,
was
man. This is about to be a reflection on you then.
yeah. Oh, believe me, it is. We
Here we
talk about
go.
it all the time, boy. He
Let's see what we
hey,
got.
he already know. Every week we talk about it. He came to me as a running back slash receiver. We worked on some DB stuff, and actually a really good DB. Got some stuff to work on, like finding the ball a little bit better to get those interceptions. But overall, he's still young. He started playing football at 12 or 13. Like
Okay.
so, he's still super raw.
It's got a lot of breakups. First couple of highlights. Solid coverage. Either a big hit or something. Man, highlighted the defensive side of the special teams. Let's see what we got. My bad. Caught up in the highlight. Phone freezes on me. Watch this last play and I'll close it out. Tell the people a little bit more about him if you want while I queue up next. That was the midseason highlights. Like we know who he is, right? There he is.
What's that?
Like we all know who he is, right? Out of Cedar Grove,
Mm-hmm.
Christian Miller, Adidas All American, super fun dude, man. I ain't never met him in person, but you can just tell by everything that he posts. A lot of energy, a lot of fun. Where's my man's mid season at? I feel like he just trying to look. While we do that, pull up another Cedar Grove, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think he just committed. Yep. So he just committed not too long ago to Georgia. Had him on the show a while back, but let's check out the midseason. Let's see what the number one program in the nation is about to get, right?
Man, they fly around the ball, man. I was there 2 weeks ago, and just to see their defense in person, TV does no justice for them. Like, it's like in slow motion on TV compared to like being in person. And the recruits that they had at that game, boy, it might get real bad for the SEC.
So my man's going to the number one program in the nation.
Oh
First play,
gosh.
bang bang, perfect read, pick six. This Cedar Grove defense, man, is just stacked with a handful of Power Five dudes, man. Read the over, way overthrown ball, but we'll take that. Highlights two picks.
Never give up, boy. I like his form techniques.
Matter of fact, you know if AJ Harris has put up his midseason yet? Still with me, coach? There you are.
Sorry, my bad. I'm chopping up.
Now I was saying, do you know if AJ has released his midseason film yet?
You said this is mid-season.
No, no. I'm saying AJ Harris.
He could pick Ohio State.
So look, man, he's got Alabama, LSU, Clemson, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Georgia, and Ohio State, right? So he can pretty much walk on whatever program it is that he wants. But this is who he's narrowed it down to. I've never personally
Man,
spoke to him like you have, man, but just watching his interviews, watching his tweets, he seems like an incredibly humble young man. Coach Raw speaks super highly of him. His pops is on here. Just super super nice guy. I think he's going to be a well-rounded, true leader to any locker room, whatever program it is that he goes to, right? You said you're pulling for Ohio State, right?
yep,
I wouldn't be is I'm gonna be tapped in. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. January can't get here soon enough. You know what I mean? But let me see if we can find. You said he did drop those mid seasons.
yeah, man. He's a good kid. Like I did a podcast with him. Just what he knows of football is really remarkable. Um, the guys that he studies
Let's watch
ain't some of the guys that's
while
playing
you
now.
talk. I'll say we can watch this while you talk because I don't see his mid season on here.
Yeah,
So let's use this as an example, right? So 5-star DB class of 23, right?
yep,
Okay, so class of 23, and this is the type of video that he's posting, right? So if you want recognition, you want to be seen. These are the type of training videos you're playing DB, or a skill position. You want to put
mm-hmm,
those out for all to see, right?
yep. A lot of guys undervalue training tapes, drill tapes in the summer. They
Yep,
don't want to put them on tape because they don't look good. But when you look like this guy and some of the DBs that's committed, you put out drill tape just because like, hey, look what I'm doing. It's not to showcase, show off, but it's to showcase like who I am and showcase why I'm like ranked.
that's
Like this
exactly it.
kid really has it.
Yeah, I mean he's not your typical 5-star recruit, right? These days, and like I said, man, these kids deserve all the fame, recognition, all the above that they get because they're talented, right? That's just what it is. I'm gonna let that one run back, but for AJ, man, like you don't see him constantly posting what fan base is gonna get me to 10,000 followers, right? He's not out looking for that type of attention. And maybe it's not to say that he don't want it, right? But at the same time, he's not chasing it, man. He's putting in the work, he's staying focused, and he's doing this. This is what he's doing, and this is why he's a 5-star. What is he? Number I think number one, number two, DB in the country in the class of 23. I think
Yep,
into what probably top 15 in the country now, overall ranking. So he's definitely earned his way. And the thing about probably 7 months ago, 6 7 months ago, I'm talking to Coach Raw on the phone about this dude. He was like, "Look, dude's gonna blow up. Just watch." And the next thing you know, bang, bang, bang. He started to get his videos out there, and then the offers just started rolling. And he went on to camp after camp, right? He showed out at the Under Armour camp. He showed out at the Rivals camp. He just continued to put in the work, and hard work shows off, right? Or pays off. And now he gets to choose pretty much whatever college it is that best fits him, in his future. So kudos to him and everything that he does. Best part is, man, he's come back and do it one more time, right?
yeah. Like that's a good kid, man. That's a good kid. Like, he remained humble during the whole process. And the more offers he got, the more humble he got. Like
Yep.
it's remarkable. Like usually guys, the more offers they get, the less advice they want to take, the less direction and stuff like that. But he was fully locked in and loaded. Like I said, the podcast we did together, um, just the guys that he studies alone just threw me off.
So who are some of the dudes he's studying?
Champ Bailey, Green, Daryl Green,
Okay.
OG Green, like not
No, Daryl Green's
so
my
some of those
backyard here in
guys that he was
Fredericksburg.
studying, like, huh?
I said Daryl Green, man. He's in Fredericksburg a lot, man. He does a lot with Mary Washington University here.
Mm-hmm. When he said Champ Bailey, I asked him in the podcast. I said, "What you mean Champ Bailey?" He was like, "The Champ Bailey." I said, "Okay, I got you." I just had to double check because some kids they don't know who that is. There might be a new guy calling Champ Bailey, but he like I said, he's a good kid. His father, he has a great support system and a good kid, man.
Yeah, look, January 11th, we'll be tapped in. We'll see where he's gonna call home, man. You want the Ohio State? We'll see, right? But let's do one more, man. I got
Yeah,
a. This is a quarterback, Kason. Where's he at? Kason Wiseman, right? First 5 games.
my guy.
Yeah, part of y'all's elite raw talent group down there in Georgia, right? So great kid. Dual threat
Yeah.
back, good size, 6'3", 175. Another young man who I've watched, just through social media, grow tremendously from last season to this season. So let's take a peek at the 5 game sample size that he's got, and just talk me. This is your dude, right? So talk me through what what people may not know about this young man.
Oh man, he's a remarkable leader. Could be coached through almost anything. On the fly, like some guys during games, they can't adjust as well. I seen him play in person last year, in 2 tournaments, and just the where he was putting the footballs at, where just his receivers could get to him. Um, like I said, his character is another high character kid, another kid that deserves a lot, and very humble. He was working with Team Pass in the 707. So like I said, I got a chance to see him play and throw some good footballs and just actually have fun. So
Yeah, man. I mean, I just think about the videos that he posts early on during COVID and the lockdown and all that. He's out in the front yard slinging it from neighborhood to neighborhood. It looked like, right? Continuing to grind, continuing to
yep.
work, and then you finally get to put on some pads and have what feels like to be a pretty normal season. At least that's what it seems like. And he's balling out, man. He's had a heck of a start to the first 5 games. It probably helps that he's got a pretty sizable dude on his O line, right?
Oh yeah.
That's somebody you want on your team. Blocking if you're a quarterback. So
Yeah.
no disrespect to anybody, but my guy Madden he's a dog, man. He's a big dude. And speaking of dogs, he's gonna be in Athens. He's gonna be back in Athens for I don't know, probably fourth or fifth time that I know of. He's been there a handful of times based on his Twitter, but a great young man. Definitely somebody you want on your team. And look at him sling the rock, just bang bang. So they're doing something special over there in the South, right?
We got a fast release too, man. Fast release.
And he's class of 23, right?
3.
Yep. So class of 23. So look, that's what we're gonna do for tonight, man. I'm gonna close this thing out. I'm gonna thank everybody for tapping in, joining us. Hope you guys got some decent feedback. Take it, utilize it, good, bad, or indifferent. That's what we're here for, man. We try to do this every Tuesday at or around 8 p.m. It's a lot of fun. It's pretty interactive. As long as you guys are commenting, we're watching your film. That's what it's all about. And then from time to time, we're gonna throw in the mix, just like we did tonight. Some dudes that we know, that we want to shout out, or some top rated dudes that we want to highlight and showcase how they got to where they're at. So I think we accomplished a little of this and a little of that. What do you think, Coach?
Oh man, I appreciate you having me on, man. Just follow me on Twitter. And just guys, every Tuesday night, just keep posting your highlights. Let us run them up. Let us talk about you. Let you get some type of exposure. You never know who's watching or who's liking it, and who's going to share it. So just guys, just keep being great. Keep being good guys, and just keep balling out.
That's it, man. So strong words. I'm not gonna say anything else to close that out other than make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so we can continue to grow, get you guys the exposure you deserve. I'm gonna close this thing up, my man Darius Minor. Make sure you check out the foundation's website, dm39.org. I appreciate you.